Hi LEGO fans! The weekend is finally here, but there's no rest for the wicked. We have 6 more magically magnificent or maddeningly malevolent mementos to mollify as we reveal the Day 7 gifts from every LEGO advent calendar. With 36 gifts already liberated and judged, Spider-Man is in last place with just 17 points. Those LEGO friends are doing only marginally better in 5th place with 18 points. Disney's doing okay for their first year, scoring 22 points and sitting in 4th place, followed by Star Wars in 3rd with 23. Last year's winner, LEGO City, is our current runner-up with 25 after Harry Potter sneaker-scoped into 1st place with a 2-point advantage and 27 points. That can all change today, so release the Craggle! I mean open the doors! Awkward. We begin today's journey of chaos and confusion with the Disney calendar currently in 4th place, and I am stalling while I find door number 7. Gonna be down in the bottom corner today, guys, so let's see what we got behind door number 7, and what do we have here? It's a raft. I don't know whether we're still on the Moana theming, might be with the flower. I think we always get the character before the guff that comes with it. So, yeah, it looks like Moana's raft. I think that's a thing. But anyway, I'm going to put this together. I might do a quick Google just to make sure this is Moana, and then we shall do some judging. So, from the Disney calendar, I believe this is Moana's boat. It doesn't look exactly like the one we saw in the movie, but I get the idea. Apparently this is what she used on her journey to find Maui and return the heart back to Te Fiti. Of course this would come in useful because Maui can't float. He's the rock. Compared to the real thing, the sail is a bit of a pale imitation. It does however come topped with a traditional Hawaiian flower, which is a nice touch. I don't know much about indigenous craft, in fact I can barely say it. But this seems to be one of those traditional boats that the Hawaiian Islanders would have been making for centuries. There's a long main hull on one side, and then a stabilising shorter hull on the other side. Sandwiched into the main hull for reasons lost on me, we have another 2 of those red flower elements. Up on top, next to the mast, there's a stud conveniently placed for a microdoll that we don't have today. This is perfect for none other than Moana, who will make perfect clickbait for the thumbnail. It's a pretty sweet little gift, but I'm not sure that flower is going to class as festive. Will Moana's boat help to keep Disney afloat in the scoring today? We'll find out in just a few minutes. So a pretty mediocre start from the princesses today. Let's see if LEGO City can top that as we break door number 7. And what do we have? Okay. Well, that's just a collection of stuff, really. We've got looks like a bowl with a fish and a cat. I suppose we've had the dog and a bowl. This is not quite as exciting. Certainly the cat isn't wearing a Christmas jumper. Not that you could ever get a Christmas jumper on a cat. Maybe you can, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we got a cat, a bowl and a fish. So from LEGO City, who had a really good start, they've thrown it down the toilet. We've got a cat, a bowl and a fish. The cat is a super common element and appears in a bunch of sets. I'm starting to think my cat's a communist. He won't stop talking about meow. It's a nice enough little element, but nothing to write home about. Compared to the cat, the fish, which is presumably meant to be Dindins, is unfeasibly large. Again, a nice element, but these are very plentiful. My goldfish loves it when you take him out of the water. You should see his little tail wagging. The bowl is exactly that. I'm sure it makes the cat very happy once or twice a day when it gets filled with kitty chow, but at the end of the day, it's just a bowl. Worst of all, it's too small for the fish. I totally get that not every day can be a minifigure day, but LEGO City really didn't put any effort into this. Will that lack of effort put a cat among the pigeons when it comes to the scores? Very likely. So slim pickings today, but we have Star Wars to come and rescue us, and I'm sure we are well overdue a minifigure. It's been ages since we got Leia, so let's see what we got laying behind door number 7. And what is that? That looks like one of the mini kits from the old Star Wars games. That, if it is, and it's not some kind of ship that I don't recognise, that would be super cool. I'm going to have to put this together and take a closer look and just maybe Google it just to be sure, but I think we've got ourselves a mini kit. So from LEGO Star Wars we have a mini kit. If you're scratching your head wondering what one of these is, then you have my pity. I was introduced to these back in 2007 playing Star Wars The Complete Trilogy from Traveller's Tales. If you do remember those games, then read it and weep, I'm totally loaded. Finding one of these bad boys hidden in the game would reveal a mini-kit. It's made from a bunch of common parts, none of which are worthy of mention, but if you were playing video games in the mid-2000s, this just might make your heart beat a little bit faster. Will the mini-kit earn a few purple coins for the LEGO Star Wars calendar? We'll find out in a few moments. So a nice little throwback gift there from LEGO Star Wars, but the question is, what does Spidey have to offer? Now, Jeremy didn't press the start button on the camera again, so you might notice this has already been opened, but I've erased my memory and this is going to be a total surprise to me, so let's go ahead and punch open door number 7, hopefully a minifigure, even though I know it's not. And yeah, we got another piece of New York City. Yeah, we got the classic yellow street lights and a fire hydrant. I'm not really digging all of this. It's kind of on theme because it's Spider-Man and it's New York. I like some of these little builds, but I'm not seeing anything really festive about this calendar so far, and nothing really that blows me away. So anyhow, let's put this traffic light together and hope it doesn't stop, if you excuse the pun, Spider-Man from getting some points today. So from the good folks behind the Spider-Man calendar, we have another random corner of New York City. It's basically some random street furniture mounted on a curved plate. Firstly, we have every dog's dream, the fire hydrant. I used to work for a fire hydrant wholesaler. You couldn't park anywhere. The other part of the equation is of course the traffic light, because nothing says Christmas like a traffic light. It is quite a nice looking thing and the colour choices are very authentic. It reminds me of the time I crashed into a dwarf at a traffic light. He wasn't happy. The gift is pretty inoffensive and is well built, but is it the kind of thing that wins Advent Calendar Gift of the Day? Next we have those LEGO Fiends who should have gone first, but I'm shooting this out of sequence for some reason, so let's open up door number 7. It really doesn't matter. It'll upset my OCD, but we'll do this now. And we have a desk. Oh, a desk with a lamp. Is that? I guess that's a lipstick, but it might meant to be a pen. Yeah, it looks like somebody's writing at a desk. This is just household furniture for the Heart Lake City Mafia's mansion, I guess. Not terribly impressive. We've got a lot of filler in this calendar this year, in amongst the micro dolls. But anyway, it looks nice enough. So let's put this together and we'll take a closer look. So from LEGO Friends, Joy of Joy, we have some random furniture. I think this is meant to be a writing desk complete with stool. No, not that kind of stool, Hermione. The stool is very simple and presumably the right height for a micro doll. On top of the desk we have everything we need for writing. I'm going to kill off some of the characters in the book I'm writing. Should make for an interesting autobiography. What I misidentified earlier as a lipstick is actually a really nice LEGO ballpoint pen. There's also a cute table lamp in light aqua and a 1x2 printed tile, which looks like it might just be Ollie's kill list. Yes, the dark side of the LEGO Friends is coming back. As prophesied, the table is exactly the right height for the murderous micro doll. Exciting it might not be, but on a day with copious amounts of filler, this is actually starting to look pretty good. Good enough for me to write down 6 points, not before we see what the boy wizard has to offer. And so we reach our last calendar on this sensational Saturday. It is of course LEGO Harry Potter. Let's have a look behind door number 7. A very powerful magical number, by the way. That's why Voldemort split his soul into 7 pieces. Let's punch that open and see what we've got. And I kind of saw this coming. We've got the this will be the statue that sits on top of the like the plinth we got yesterday with Draco. I have no idea what that statue's meant to be. I will certainly try and figure it out. I don't think this is going to be very exciting. I think we've got another 2 of these to come. But anyhow, let's put Draco's little statue friend together and we shall take a closer look. And so our final gift from LEGO Harry Potter is this statue of whatever this statue's meant to be of. It sure as heck doesn't look like any animal I would associate with Slytherin. It reminds me of the time I tried to steal a statue. It was a bust. But seriously, these swept back wings make it look like either a bird or some kind of dragon. With the textured detail on the front, I'm leaning towards a hippogriff, but the profile of the head does seem quite bird-like. There is also the question of the tail around the back. Maybe it's a griffin, but that would be more Gryffindor. It does look at its best when mounted on the plinth we got yesterday, but as you know, we only judge what's behind today's door. Will this statue see Harry Potter's second place set in stone, or will they be dropping like a stone towards last place? I think it's time to do that scoring thing. And so we have all 6 Saturday sacrifices from behind door number 7 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. From Disney we got Moana's boat, from LEGO City, utter disappointment, LEGO Star Wars gave us a blast from the past, a mini kit, from Spider-Man we got yet another corner of New York City, LEGO Friends gave us something possibly to write home about, and LEGO Harry Potter slithered in with the Slytherin statue. But which one of these whimsical whimsies deserves to max out the score count on Star Wars The Complete Trilogy, and which one deserves to fall off Moana's boat and drop to the bottom of the ocean like The Rock? Let's award some points! In last place, earning 1 point for LEGO City, is this random selection of stuff they tossed in with little consideration. Not impressed, guys. Coming in 5th and earning 2 points for the Disney calendar is Moana's boat. 3 points goes to Harry Potter for the statue which was missing its plinth. This was definitely better than the Gryffindor one, but still pretty disappointing. 3rd place and 4 points goes to the LEGO Friends for their writing desk. Some nice elements here. Despite being a random corner of New York, this is actually quite a nice little construction. 5 points and 2nd place goes to the Spider-Man calendar. That means today's winner is LEGO Star Wars, earning 6 points for tugging at my nostalgic heartstrings. Now herein lies a bit of a challenge. Which one of these non-festive gifts deserves a festive bonus point for being the most festive gift of the day? Although I did say this wouldn't count, the red and green foliage on top of Moana's boat is actually quite festive. I'm going to toss them a bone today with a festive bonus point. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to have a tick against my name on Ollie's kill list for giving LEGO City 1 point? Or do I deserve to join The Rock at the bottom of the ocean for giving LEGO Star Wars 6 points for a gift most of my viewers won't recognise? As always, be sure to share your candid thoughts in the comments. I do read them all and I do respond to as many as I possibly can, especially at the weekend. It's always fun answering the comments after one too many glasses of wine. So Jeremy, I hear you say, how do those new points affect the leaderboard for Advent Calendar of the Year 2024? Remaining in last place with 22 points, whack whack, it's a LEGO Spider-Man calendar. Joining them in the pit of despair are those murderous LEGO Friends, also with 22 points. In 4th place with a 3-point advantage and 25 points are the Disney Princesses, the Disney calendar. And after falling from grace, LEGO City is in 3rd place with 26 points. 2nd place goes to LEGO Star Wars, who have accumulated 29 points. And only just remaining at the top with 30 points is LEGO Harry Potter. So that concludes our first week of Advent. If you managed to make it through the whole week without subscribing, then shame on you. As always, thanks so much for checking out the video, have a superlatively satisfying Saturday, and I'll see you bright and early, or after a lay-in, for every door number 8 on Sunday morning.